Rufus hat den Groove. Rufus hat den Groove, yeah. Wer ist cool, beliebt und lässig, wer kickt erst erfahrungsmäßig. Seine Pläne immer episch, nicht kopierbar, weil genetisch. Er ist Rufus. Yeah, yeah, Rufus.
Здравствуйте, мои дорогие, меня зовут Ира, и мы продолжаем с вами прохождение второй части Депонии. И вот нам нужно теперь выбрать следующее место локации нашего катера. Оказывается, это никакой не квест, и ничего здесь разгадывать не нужно, просто нужно выбрать место, в которое мы хотим теперь отправиться. В общем, либо на Порто-Фиско, либо то, о чем нам говорил Док, нам нужно попасть на, я уже не повторю название этого острова, Вердюха или что-то в этом роде, для того, чтобы он смог там перенастроить какие-то то ли антенны, то ли радар, то ли маяк, что-то, в общем, в этом роде. И у нас есть вот 4 локации здесь. Я так подозреваю, что, скорее всего, нам потом можно будет между ними всеми перемещаться попозже. Сейчас нас на катер не пускают. Видите, Боза говорит, что нужно наведаться сначала в Порто-Фиско. Как я уже сказала, Док говорит, что нужно на этот Вардюх. Я подозреваю, что вот это вот он и есть. То место, тот остров, куда хочет Док, потому что это какое-то такое маякообразное, скажем так, силуэт. Что здесь, я не знаю. Ну, давайте, я не знаю, давайте просто вот сюда вот отправимся, да и все.
Lousy weather. We should make sure we finish up here as quickly as possible. The crust on my overcoat is starting to dissolve.
Так, какая-то совершенно неизвестная локация, дизельный генератор. Что-то здесь. Так. Окей, ну давайте посмотрим. Боже мой, по-прежнему вот эти вот в описаниях по-прежнему пролистывается почему-то первая фраза обычно, которая...
The diesel is leaking out of the generator's exhaust pipe. Astounding. A closed sewage system. Here's a tank for diesel. Ouch! Ah! As long as the generator is on, it's too hot to fiddle with. I'll have to put it out of commission somehow.
Записка с секретным стуком и пульт. Окей.
It drives a pump that removes the leaking diesel from the water. Wait a minute! The diesel is leaking out of the generator's exhaust pipe. Astounding. A closed sewage system.
Да, забавно.
Here's a tank for diesel. Ouch! Ah! As long as the generator is on, it's too hot to fiddle with.
Так, канистра солярки, она, видимо, пригодится, и нам нужно найти что-то, что позволит вырубить этот дизельный генератор. Но, как вы помните, раньше нам это удавалось сделать сахаром. Сейчас посмотрим, может быть, нам удастся что-то шипучее найти, песок или сахар, или еще что-то. Так, насос, передача, радиомачта. Окей.
Only oily water comes out of the tap. Oh, great.
Так, я подозреваю, что...
This is the perfect place to fill containers with water.
Да, то есть нам нужно канистру взять. Будет... И вон там, вот видите, в Харюдам. В Харюдам. Остров Харюдам. Отличное название. В общем, нам с того генератора нужно каким-то образом выцепить эту канистру. И, видимо, здесь вот налить этой жидкости. Так, что у нас тут?
I found the problem. The transmitter is broken.
Then what are we waiting for? Off to dock with it.
Так, его, видимо, нужно то есть отнести к доку. Так, здесь нет никакого входа.
The radio mast seems to mock the lightning, and that seems to make the lightning even angrier. Stupid weather. Well then, let's do it.
Ого. Ну, круто.
Ау!
Так, ладно. Ну да, действительно, нам, наверное, я не знаю, ну не дизельный же генератор обеспечивает эту радиомачту током. То есть, если мы вырубим дизельный генератор, то тогда радиомачта... подождите, ну это же не радиомачта нас долбит. В нас же бьет молния, правильно? Так, ладно. Я так понимаю, сломанный передатчик нужно отнести просто доку, и особо тут думать не над чем пока что, да? В харю дам. Так, на катер. Ой, Гоул уже тут как тут. Здорово. Ну что, попробуй разобраться.
I went to the radio mast. The transmitter is broken.
How do you know?
Well, I found it lying at the foot of the radio antenna. It's fried.
So it is. You're right.
Oh, I know a fried piece of electronics when I see one.
Even when your signature is missing?
Can you repair it?
I already did.
Well, why did you take so long?
Mainly because of the lollipop stick that was stuck between the contacts. At any rate, the device is working now. All you need to do is mount it at the top of the radio mast.
Easy peasy.
Так, здесь у нас что-то есть. Нет, только радар, буза и... Может, поменять?
Rufus, found any
I'm working on it. Isla, watch it. Now that sounds inviting.
Это
I hope
точно.
you're wearing your long johns. The island lies in the center of a permanent storm system.
Oh, come on. I'm not afraid of a little bit of weather.
But you should be. Remember, you'll be working on electrical installations on top of a radio mast in a thunderstorm.
Oh, so what? You wouldn't believe all the hazard warnings I've ignored so far. I can't get up the radio mast.
Can't help you there, I'm afraid. I've been working on a remedy for flat feet for years, but I can't get my hands on enough donated organs.
My feet aren't flat. It's the lightning. Every time I climb the mast, one of those meteorological bullies shows up and knocks me over the head.
Every time? You're more likely to win the lottery.
That would be more fun. What are we doing here again?
The transmitter has been modified. You just have to install it on the radio mast.
All right. Have you got any idea how we might capture Donna?
I suggest we travel to Isla Watch It. There's an old radio mast there. If we modify the transmitter just a little, we
Так, ну
might
это
be
я уже
able to
поняла
track
все.
the submersible.
Давайте просто поговорим обо всем.
And you're really
О
sure
чем
you can
можно?
put Goal back together?
Of course. I just need the third cartridge.
The one that's in Donna's implant.
Exactly. The rest will be child's play. Although the sea is anything but calm, perhaps I should think about adding some stabilizers to the bone saw. Would you happen to know if Goal is a hemophiliac?
I know you can do it.
Так, ну ты,
I can't
наверное,
get
то
up
же
to
самое
Can't
сейчас
help
опять
you
скажешь,
there.
да?
I've been working.
My feet, it's the
Плоскостопие,
every...
да,
every-
да, да. Окей, ясно.
I'll
Давайте
carry on
попробуем
Keep me posted.
с Боза это обсудить.
All shipshape, mate?
Actually, the
Yeah, we can talk about your promotion later. First, I've got a couple of questions.
Так, это открыто можно... Что нам теперь делать? Можно мне порулить? Что это за остров?
What
Ну,
island
давайте
is this?
its name is actually Isla Watch It.
просто
the sailors
проговорим.
call
Вдруг это
the
окажется
Oh, sounds
важным или
exciting.
Not
полезным для
really.
нас.
The island is really nothing more than another pile of junk protruding from the sea. It's only on the map because of the constant thunderstorms. Sailors should give it a wide berth, so you'd better hurry with your radio mast. The last thing we can use now is a crash.
That may be the last thing you can use. The last thing I can use is red beets and advice. Red beets and advice. Can't this tub go any faster? We'll never catch up to Donna Goal this way.
That's no way to talk about my trawler. She's one of the most reliable freighters on the Rust Red Sea. She may not look like much on the outside, but
But oh, her inner beauty! Sorry, Bozo, but I overheard Tony often enough trying to set up her cousins with someone. I notice right away when someone's trying to sugarcoat a slug.
she's not a slug.
She's big bones, that's all.
What good is the fastest vessel if we don't even know where our target is?
That's beside the point. We used the same fine line to fix up Dottie May and Broomstick Budwin. 4 weeks later, everyone called him Vacuum Hose Budwin. So, what do we...
I think Goal is right. We should visit Porto Fisco first.
I don't know. That's where Janosch was headed too.
But that's good. He might be able to help us.
In what way? Is the indentation in your chair not wide enough? Or do you need someone who sorts your chip crumbs by flavor?
You shouldn't underestimate him. In times like these, people will transcend their own limits.
Obviously, he started with his trousers. Do I get to steer too?
I don't know. Do I get to run around like a madman then and get us involved in a series of disasters?
Was that a yes?
That was a go jump in the lake.
Нормально.
Back to work, sailor.
Hey, I'm still the captain of this ship.
Say what? This is outright scrutiny.
Mutiny. No screw.
Just stay focused, sailor. Just because there's a woman on board, we must not allow our thoughts to wander.
Так, Гол. Может быть, с ней?
Hey, Goal. Everything okay?
I feel wonderful.
Понятно. Так, а ее можно, кстати, как-нибудь переключать? Нет вообще?
Baby goal!
What was that?
That's my new jingle.
Needs a little bass if you ask me. Hey, Goal. Everything okay?
Of course.
Понятно. Ну ладно, попробуем. Навряд ли у нас сейчас это опять получится. Скорее всего, все-таки нам придется поехать на эту Форто-Фиско сначала. Так, я не знаю. Может быть, просто вот так попробуем сделать.
Well then, let's do it.
По-моему, сейчас нас опять шибанет. У меня такое подозрение. Да, и что-то нужно, в общем, короче говоря, что-то сделать, какой-то резиновый костюм найти, или я не знаю что. Так. И у нас ничего нету такого, с чем бы мы могли, собственно говоря, вывести из строя вот этот вот дизельный генератор. Ладно, короче, поехали на Форто-Фиско. Или как там она называется? Порто-Фиско, то есть. Ого.
So, that's Porto Fisco, the former metropolis of the rust-red sea. A real dump, even by Deponian standards. And what is that awful stench?
Так, опять неизвестная локация. Вот чувак, с которым можно поговорить. Горящая бочка. Так. Что у нас есть? О, инвертор энергии.
They're like me, always against the flow. I like them. They're like always a...
Понятно.
Oh, that reminds me of my superb trick with the field kitchen. He seems somehow familiar. Hey there, socially disadvantaged contemporary.
Is that necessary?
Why, isn't that the politically correct term? I especially didn't say rancid bum, although it was very tempting.
My name is Goon, and if you want to make fun of the homeless, you're in the wrong place.
Hey, don't worry. I'm a friend of the little guy.
The little guy?
Yeah, his name is Wenzel.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, I'd almost forgotten. The lower classes don't understand the language of the educated elite. Fortunately, I'm well versed in ghetto slang.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Please don't do that.
Hey ho, my brother. What's up in the hood?
Please stop that. I haven't always lived on the street. I'm an academic.
Oh, yeah, now I understand. This is some sort of social experiment, right? You've disguised yourself as a tramp in order to study their customs.
Precisely.
Very clever. I almost fell for it, but not quite. I will admit, your stink is authentic. But as far as your behavior goes, there's a lot to improve. See, I'm very familiar with the habits of the average hobo. I could teach you a few things if you'll answer a couple of questions in return.
But...
No, no objections. I insist. Oh, what is that horrible smell? Oh, how insensitive of me. That's you. Don't you think you're overdoing it a bit?
Very funny. You don't exactly smell of orchids yourself.
Hey, stay in character, okay? A bum like you doesn't even know what orchid dahlias are. So keep it cool, okay? You look hungry.
I am. For months, I've been living off the algae that grow on the quay wall. My gums are bleeding, but what else can I do?
I see you're making an effort. But just because it's pathetic, that doesn't make it, bum style. So what do bums eat?
Whatever they can find, I'm afraid.
No, wrong.
Last week, I even nibbled off the scabs from a discarded bandage.
No. I said wrong. No, bums eat shoes.
What?
Shoes. Everyone knows that. Amateur. Is that your umbrella?
Hey, hands off! It's the only thing I still own. The weather here on the quay can sometimes be quite unpleasant.
Don't worry, I'm not going to take it away from you. I'm just going to make a couple of modifications. It looks too new.
You think so? Even though it was struck by lightning the other day?
There, that should do.
But now it won't protect me from the rain at all.
Don't be so ungrateful. I'm helping you stay in character.
Нормально, взял зонтик, испортил. Так.
Can I borrow your umbrella?
Are you crazy? First you break it and now you want to take it away from me?
Well, if it's broken, then what do you need it for?
As a prop for my role.
Okay. How about a deal? I'll give you something to eat, and you give
да,
me
к
the
этому шло, я
umbrella.
так и думала.
Agreed?
You would really...
Только нафига было так?
Of
Вообще.
course. I told you I was a philanthropist.
Мне кажется, они тут немножко с образом перестарались, Руфусы. Он там на катере еще хамил всем подряд. Так,
You didn't happen to see a submersible go by here?
No, sorry. I left my snorkeling gear in my winter house.
Oh, that's a pity. Oh, wait a minute! You don't have a winter home! That was sarcasm!
You're quick on the uptake.
Yeah, okay. No more sarcasm. All right? Bums, don't use sarcasm. We could practice a little freestyling. As a resident of the ghetto, you only have to master one instrument, the beatbox.
Beatbox?
It's very simple. Like this. Achoo, achoo, achoo. And now, you.
Achoo, achoo.
Rufus got the groove. Rufus got the groove, yeah. Who's cooler than a platypus in hibernation? Who kicks ass in any situation? Who makes ladies faint and shriek? Can't be copied, he's unique. It's Rufus. Yeah, Rufus. Who's got style? Who is cooler? Who can fool her? Who's the ruler? Who is daring, never queasy? Who will soon be in Elysi? Rufus. Yeah, Rufus.
Baum. Baum.
Hey.
What? Huh?
What's that supposed to be?
Well, I thought I'd build in a break.
You know, that's not thinking. That's pushing yourself into the spotlight. I mean, apparently there's no point in trying to teach you to freestyle. Too bad that was one cool song, you bum.
Спец по фристайлу, открыто достижение.
Can you tell me a few things about Porta Fisco?
Certainly. What would you like to know?
Ого.
Who lives in the tent?
Oh, that is the tent of the seer. An astounding fellow. They say he can predict the future.
He doesn't know property values in the real estate market, for one thing.
He used to be a wealthy man. They said he could even predict lottery numbers, but his business isn't doing so well anymore. That's why he switched to couples counseling.
He gives relationship advice?
Why not? He's got the ideal qualifications for it.
A psychology degree?
A crystal ball.
Isn't Porta Fisco also an Organon settlement?
It's even their central headquarters. Ulysses has his office right by the Ascension Customs of the Upper Ascension Station. It's always been the Organon's job to keep the Deponians away from the high boats. Now there's only one left, and they say it will be leaving the planet very soon. Who knows? Maybe then the Organon will finally disappear from Porta Fisco. Then all of Porta Fisco will make a great leap upwards.
Yeah, more than you think.
Pardon me.
Yeah, it's boring, I think.
I can't say I found this story all that boring.
How do I get to the Upper Ascension Station?
You can't. The Organon has sealed off all the routes to the Ascension Customs.
Do you know where I can find the rebels' secret hideout?
Huh? Sure. The entrance is right here in the sewers.
No, I meant the secret hideout.
I only know this one here.
Okay, let's change the subject. This place is somehow depressing.
Yes, I can understand that. Porta Fisco has depressed me my whole life long.
Yes, but you aren't that important, so it isn't as bad for you. Are you still hungry?
Yes. Do you have any...
Now that's begging is very authentic.
But I'm really...
No, don't overdo it. First, internal... Okay, I'll explain how to eat a shoe. Can I have the...
Did I... Oh.
No, that's... Yeah, I can... A little more trembling and less...
Зонтик за еду.
About what would you...
Все, мы уже, по-моему, все обсудили, да?
Yes,
Yes, but so it isn't.
Да.
Smell you later. And okay, wait. One more tip. Nobody likes a smart ass.
Вот именно. Так, значит, здесь какой-то пророк, здесь не пойми что, а тут тайное убежище мятежников, о котором все знают.
Or a high speed. What a waste. That could have been turned into a fantastic escape mechanism. Or a high-speed cheese grater.
Так, что там?
That's one of those handy slots where you can insert power inverters.
Ага. Ну давайте сделаем это.
It fits.
Не работает?
This was bound to happen. The tank is empty.
Ага, окей, ясно. На всякий случай заберем, если можно. А уже нельзя, да? Ага, то есть нам нужно топливо еще достать зачем-то. Для того, чтобы запустить эту старую турбину. Так, секретный стук у нас вроде есть.
Yes?
It's me, Rufus.
No, it's not. If you were Rufus, you'd know the secret knock.
I know it. It starts with N, right?
Ha! Good luck.
Так, не поняла. Это квест? Ага, ну-ка. Все понятно. Так, ладно. У нас есть бумажка с секретным.
Plus minus plus. What is that supposed to mean? I must say, I'm nonplussed.
Плюс минус плюс. Записка с секретным стуком. Так, поди разберись. Ну-ка. Плюс. Я не знаю. Так что ли?
Wrong,
But
wrong.
blast it!
Еще раз.
Plus minus plus.
Нет. Так, что-то мне не приходит в голову, как же это... Так, ну надо же разобраться как-то. То есть у нас, по сути дела, у нас есть единственная подсказка плюс, минус, плюс. Что бы это могло значить? Так, видите, в ответ тоже какие-то стуки происходят, да? Так, если... Подождите, что я не понимаю еще раз. Значит, плюс, минус, плюс. То есть в ответ выстукивает на самом деле тот, кто стоит там за дверью, не такое же количество ударов, которые я, например, произвожу, да? А может быть, он делает это по той же... Может, он нам дает подсказку, например, мы стукнули там, я не знаю, 2 раза, а он говорит... А он в ответ, наверное, 3. И нужно, то есть, первую операцию сделать сложение, то есть прибавить 3, например, удара, да? Это получается 5, потом минус, потом опять плюс. В зависимости... В общем, короче, сначала прибавить такое количество стуков, которые в ответ прилетит нам, что называется, потом отнять, и потом еще раз прибавить. Так, а начать тогда со скольки, я не понимаю. Ну-ка. Так, значит, 3 надо сделать, да? 2, 3. Вообще нисколько тогда получается. Не пойму. Так, еще раз. Может быть, первая операция это и есть уже то, что мы, собственно говоря... Ну-ка еще раз. 1, 2. То есть это уже считается за плюс, может быть. Так, отнять 1, это значит 1 получится.
Wrong, but wrong. Blast it!
Еще раз. 2, например, 3. Минус 1, 2 тогда.
Wrong, but wrong. Blast it!
А нет, все-таки, наверное, с плюса нужно начинать. Тогда еще раз 3 раза. 2, 3. Окей. Сейчас будет 1. Соответственно, 4 теперь. 4. И должен быть сейчас минус. Сколько, слушаем. Так, остается 1, соответственно, из 4. Плюс 4. Соответственно, сейчас должно быть 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Должно сработать.
Hey, that was actually
Ура!
correct.
То есть
Of
нужно
course it was
начинать с
correct,
3.
you dope.
Нужно начинать с 3.
Is that you? What are you doing out there?
What do I know? Maybe I just enjoy knocking.
Come on in. Janusz is expecting you.
Rufus, pleased to see you.
Janosch, wow. What you built up here is... it's not all bad.
Yes, recruitment operations are running smoothly. I must have underestimated my charisma.
Or the fact that nobody likes being blown to smithereens.
Tony?
Тоня,
You?
ничего себе.
Rufus?
Ah, you seem to have met. Number
Конечно, мы
26.
знакомы.
This is number 2, our spiritual guide.
Rufus is number 2? That must be a joke.
Yeah. Why am I only number 2?
By now, we have won more than 25 people in our coach.
You mean 26.
Precisely. Although that is counting the 3 trained dolphins, actually.
And you're complaining about your number?
You're training dolphins?
That's my job here. Got a problem with that?
They are torpedo dolphins.
Ah, I can see how under Tony's care, even peaceful dolphins might be transformed into bloodthirsty implements of destruction. But what's the point of that? I mean, how can trained dolphins possibly help you to capture an elevator headed for orbit?
We've got to work with whatever we can get.
Which appears to be especially true for spiritual guides.
First, we were going for flying dragons, but that proved to be a fatal mistake. That's what I kept telling number 27, but he just wouldn't listen.
Так, а вот и канистра. Можно нам ее взять? О, супер. Мы даже знаем, что в нее налить. Так. Окно обслуживания. Хлам. Тони. Этот, по-моему, носки сидит, вяжет. Так.
That just screams for a brilliant maneuver. The baby dolphins have their pool right next to the service hatch for the canteen? Isn't that a little unsafe?
How was I to know you'd crop up here?
They make cat food out of baby dolphins, don't they?
If anything happens to them, I will kill you. I'm serious. I will kill you.
That wasn't a no. You even have a kitchen?
Certainly.
А, вот там, где еду можно добыть.
Somehow.
Wow, that's more than I would have expected of you.
What do you think? We aren't just playing around.
Would your new friend like an orange juice, Janos?
Not now, Mama.
Hello?
Oh, hello. Another new face. Are you one of Janos's little friends?
Hey, listen, I'm the leader of a rebellion against the Organon.
Of course you are. Would our brave leader like an orange juice?
Maybe later. You wouldn't happen to have any cat food?
I'm sorry, my boy, no. I wanted to make some earlier, but the nice young lady pointed out to me that the baby dolphins aren't part of the supplies.
What nice young lady? Hey, you, should Uncle Rufus teach you a couple of tricks? Oh, they're so happy.
Неужели их нужно укокошить?
Sweet. Hey, Janosch.
Ah, Rufus, death to the Organon and so on.
How did you manage to mobilize so many people in such a short time?
I think they are just used to having a planet under their feet. And I also promised them t-shirts with funny prints if we win.
What's Tony doing here?
You know number 26. She joined the rebellion because someone destroyed her hometown.
Yeah, I know. The Organon.
No, not the Organon. Somebody called Evan Bastard.
Never heard of him. What's up with those torpedo dolphins?
Cool, aren't they? If you need them, talk to number 26. But don't expect too much. I had to share the torpedo equipment to order pizza for all of us.
You sold all the torpedo equipment?
Yes, in the gadget shop in the floating black market. The chopper mat gave me fireproof insoles as a bonus.
Ага, торпедное снаряжение на черном рынке. Кстати, на черный рынок мы можем поехать. Да.
Who bought your torpedo equipment?
The chopper mat, just in time before the chop closed.
Donna is hiding underwater.
I almost wish I hadn't sold the torpedo equipment. On the other hand, the pizza was very good. Melted cheesy with the pepperoni.
Isn't it a little too risky to operate directly under the nose of the Organon? Oh, speaking of which, you got a booger there.
A booger? Ooh, icky. But that is exactly the point. You can't see right under your nose, and down here in the sewers, nobody wants to smell either. We are even almost out of air fresheners.
Well, I'm off to hunt submersibles.
I wish you luck. FIFA Revolution.
Так, может попробуем с Тони еще переговорить.
Well, look who came toddling after me. See? You've never been able to resist my animal magnetism.
Keep it short, okay? I have a job to do here that needs my total concentration.
Guarding dolphins?
Keeping down my lunch.
What are you doing here anyway?
I could ask you the same thing. Didn't you want to go to Elysium with that Gloria?
Her name is Goal.
And where is Goal? Has she already succumbed to one of your brilliant maneuvers? Did you accidentally toss her out of a burning hot air balloon?
Far from it. It was an escape pod.
Or did you saw her into pieces?
Not literally. Goal is waiting outside, and she's in good health. At least 2/3 of her.
One can only feel sorry for her.
How did you get here? You didn't know what to do with yourself without me.
Well, I woke up one morning and was amazed to discover that there wasn't a single fire to extinguish in the whole house. I didn't have to repair the roof, scrape toothpaste off the heater, doctor any wounded neighbors. It wasn't even necessary to shoo a GNU out of the kitchen.
And then you felt a yearning for me.
And then I remembered that I haven't had a vacation in years. In Booza Westwalk, I heard rumors about a rebellion against the Organon. Apparently, that triggered my old rescuer syndrome.
You have a rescuer syndrome? If anything, you have a kidnap princesses and hurl fireballs at the rescuers syndrome.
Call it what you want. I just thought my experience in recovering the victims of explosions could be useful.
Hey, so you do owe some of your skills to me.
I can't argue with that.
Great to have you here.
Beat it!
Whether you believe it or not, I am the leader.
Oh, heavens. Just like in my worst nightmare.
Oh yeah, so you still dream of me.
I was in therapy because of that.
Well, as much as I'd love to talk about your fantasies of me, your dream man has an important mission.
Oh.
You won't believe everything that's happened to me.
Let me guess. You were almost in Elysium, and then your good nature got in the way once again.
Hey, how did you know that?
Because that's the way this conversation always goes. Next, I say, that's what you said the last time. And you say...
But it really happened that way this time.
Exactly. And even if you are about to say the opposite, you are never going to change.
But I have changed. Darn it. The dolphin pool needs to be cleaned again. Recruit.
Excuse me? I hope I misheard that.
But Tony, I am the leader here after all. I have to make sure that everything runs smoothly. And I can't show you preferential treatment just because we used to be together.
That is...
Is there a problem, Rufus?
I don't think you have your team under control, Janosch. Number 26 here actually attempted to contradict me just now.
Oh, is that the fact? I must say, number 26. If the boss gives you an order, then you must obey.
But...
No buts, recruit.
Oh, aye, boss.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I was wrong. This is a lot worse than my nightmare.
Oh, and by the way, I want my coffee black for the meeting, recruit.
You cannot be serious.
Janosch.
Recruit!
You're out of your minds. I am not your...
Recruit!
Oh, and don't spill any, recruit.
You're digging your own grave.
Yeah, whatever. It's worth it. I have a couple of questions about the dolphins.
No, you can't train them to sing karaoke with you.
Okay, so much for that idea. But...
Ого.
Why are the torpedo dolphins so small?
Those aren't torpedo dolphins, you moron. They're their offspring.
Baby dolphins? Oh, how cute.
There. What was that?
What was what?
Your look. You had that look again.
I did not.
Get away from the pool.
Yes, all right, all right. The baby dolphins have their pool right next to the service hatch for the canteen? Isn't that a little unsafe?
How was I to know you'd crop up here?
They make cat food out of
If anything happens,
это
I'm
мы уже
serious.
слышали.
That wasn't enough. Why do the dolphins look so...
They're depressed.
I can understand that if you're their trainer.
Maybe I should just break a couple of your... I think that might cheer them up. They love physical comedy.
How can I cheer up the dolphins?
Jump in front of a moving cruiser?
No, there aren't any cruisers down here.
But it might help. They love physical comedy.
If those are torpedo dolphins, then where are their torpedoes?
Not where you're thinking.
That's a relief.
Janosch sold the torpedo equipment to pay for pizza.
Are you serious? Pizza?
No, there isn't any left.
Oh, darn it. How did you wind up training dolphins?
I told them I used to live with a crazy baboon. Apparently, that qualified me.
I need the
В своем
dolphins'
духе,
help
короче,
for my
она.
hunt.
No way.
Aw, Tony, please. This is important.
He's right, 26. Rufus needs your dolphins more than we do.
All right. But right now, you won't have much luck with them. They've been totally depressed all day.
Okay, I'll cheer them up. After all, I'm a great entertainer. Oh, look at me. I'm Tony. My hobbies are bitching, screaming, and training dolphins. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've still got it. You can't tell the difference from the original.
Maybe it would cheer them up if you slowly choke to death. They love physical comedy.
Так, они в депрессии, их нужно как-то развеселить, да? С одной стороны. С другой стороны, у нас есть... У нас есть подсказка, что Янош продал, значит, торпедное снаряжение в том самом магазинчике, помните, где мы картриджи доставали и где в пузе у робота сидит механик. Так, ну-ка, давайте еще поиздеваемся. Что будет?
This is Civil War, Tony. Every little bit of flab on your thighs could mean the death of one of our comrades.
You miserable!
Uh-oh.
О! Не дразни дракона, появился новое достижение. Это они прикололись, конечно.
And do you enjoy...
Так, ладно. Не будем больше искушать.
No,
I hoped...
Didn't work, did it?
Nope.
Ясно. Так, у нас, короче говоря, есть канистра. Подсказка про торпедное снаряжение. И... Так, это что такое за назад? Ну-ка. Назад куда, в смысле? Ага. Окей. Тут есть какой-то стук.
That just screams for a brilliant maneuver. Yeah, that's funny. That's guaranteed to cheer up the dolphins. Darn! My plan obviously needs a little polishing.
Так, а можно как-то, если он в обратном направлении идет, то что?
Yeah, that's guaranteed to...
А, нет, сюда мимо, да, проходит? Окей. В общем, короче говоря, нам еще и дельфинов нужно развеселить.
Darn! My plan obviously needs a little polishing.
Так, окей. Ну ладно. Потом разберемся с этим. Ну, чувак неактивный, я не знаю, как его поменять. Ну, в смысле, что-то как-то повлиять на то, что на траекторию его хождения туда-сюда. Так, сюда нам, очевидно, нужно, может быть, даже залить ту самую жидкость, которую мы наберем. Как там было? Остров назывался? В Харюдам? Да. Так, ладно, мои дорогие, мы уже долго записываем эту серию. Мы тогда в следующей части продолжим здесь осматриваться, потому что у нас еще вот тут локация неизвестна, здесь у нас какой-то провидец, есть канистра, в которую можно набрать жидкость с острова в Харюдам. Спасибо большое за внимание, с вами была Ира, и увидимся, пока-пока.